Log into gyroscopeme.com, the hottest online radio station in the world. GS Radio all day, all night, worldwide. Powered by Gyroscope Media Group, LLC.
GS Radio, the best internet radio station worldwide. Providing the best in music and talk shows. Go to www.gsradionj.com and check out the best internet station in the world. You're listening to GS Radio, internet radio station powered by GMG, LLC.
There was Jack, and Jack had a groove. And after a while, a deep sleep fell upon him, and he went looking for a new groove. He began looking for a new nation, and it had to be a soulful nation. And he found it, and it was Soulful House Nation. And he saw a building. It was a tall building. It had 10 stories. And he entered the building and got on the elevator and pushed the 10th floor, but it stopped on the 8th floor. And that's where he found his new groove. And he began to jack and jack and jack and jack. And he knew that this was it. It was Soulful House Nation on the 8th floor. Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, I am DJ Dan, Soulful House Nation. I'm coming to you live from the 8th floor. And my co-host is who? Okay, Lorena. I gotta tell you, today you really look like Lorena. With the colors and has a very, very, very Lorena look. Wow.
Thank you.
Yes. And a 1. And a 2. All right.
Get baby.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm super excited to be here. Hey, listen, just a couple little things here. We're going to do a quick overview. Would like you to do is to go over and go back and see our last show. That was DJ Bilal from the Dollhouse. And also his own personal fame. We're going to play the hottest song according to TrackSource, which is #1 for 2 weeks in a row. We're going to talk about stuff that's coming, but really, it's going to be exciting to talk about this past weekend. So we're going to have a little time with that. Then we're going to play a classic. We'll bring you up to date. on different things. And today our special guest could not make it, had a last minute emergency. But no problem, because we got plenty. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. So,
Here, no work here.
yeah. Then after that, we're going to go into the Shazam Free Zone. I got a lot of new music we're going to play. As you know, in the Shazam Free Zone, we not only play it, but we say it. And you get to decide how you feel about it. So, Chuck, before I get started, what I want to do, I want to say, give a big shout out to King T Finesse and Ariel Shante, because they put together our theme song. But I also, too, want to give a posthumous shout out to Chuck Roberts, who put together our vocal drop. So, Chuck, according to Track Source in the Soulful House category, the name of the song is by Gershon Jackson. It's called Come On and Sing Along. So, Chuck, I'm going to ask you to play a little bit of that, a little snippet, because, Facebook has this nasty little habit of shutting us down and muting us out. So, Chuck, can you give it to us? Okay. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I am DJ Dan, Soulful House Nation, and coming to you live from the 8th floor with my co-host Lorena. So, before we get started, I just want to let you know we're in multiple places. We are on, of course, Facebook, which we're on now. We're on YouTube. We're on, Vimeo. We're on Twitch. We're on X. And also, too, we're on the website. And I just want to thank all the people who have been coming out every week. Every week we're getting anywhere now in the summer, it's a little bit lower, but up to 2,000, maybe 3,000 views a week, live views a week. That's not counting sharing. So I just want to say thank you for that. So now let's do this. Let's have some conversations about some updates. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to save the weekend for last. All right? So here's some new music you should be checking for. All right? Conway Casey, it's called The Groove. Bryce Johnson, you should be checking for that. Conway makes hot music. That's just what it is. Then you have Masaki Mori. He did a song. Year before last was very, very big, and he did it with his daughter, and that was very, very big. So watch for that. Watch for this track. Then Masaki Mori. Masaki Mori did a track called "You," and what happened was, he made this track, and it's very hot. And what I want to tell you is that you may not know him by his name directly, because he's more behind the scenes, a producer and a DJ. And he made a song that you know. He's done stuff with Aaron K. Gray. He's done stuff with him, which is really, really good. Also, too,
Gray.
Yeah, absolutely. Then also, too, he likes another one of my personal favorites. He did called Organ Ride. He's got this track out here, too. So he does some really, really good stuff. And I'm going to suggest to you, you need to be on him, on that. Okay, next.
Any of those songs?
Huh?
Are you going to play any of those songs?
Not right at the moment. I'm going to play them when we do the Shazam Free Zone. Yeah. So we're definitely going to play them.
Nice.
And then announce it. We're going to play it and say it. So I'm going to ask everybody to share. Then I have another track by Nina Simone called Feeling Good. As you know, Nina Simone was a big time way back in the day, but some people reimagined it, and we got a track called Feeling Good. Now, let's do this. I'm going to give you some dates and stuff that are coming up. But then I want to take a little bit of a time, and I want to have some conversation, some serious convo about this thing called house. All right, so this weekend, as you know, the number one place in the area was Lincoln Park. And Lincoln Park is 20 years deep, and many of the festivals came behind it, inspired by it, etc. So Lincoln Park. Then on August 13th, I'm going to be on the Dollhouse. I want you to come on to that show. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to not only, we're going to play some contemporary music. You know, I try to keep it edgy. I'm going to play brand new music. But what I'm going to do is a little bit different. We have a lot of talent in this area. I'm going to recognize and play a lot of talent from some of the people, from the people that you know, who you see at the events, and you may even sweat to their music, but you're not, or maybe you don't hear it often enough or whatever. But the bottom line, we're going to play quite a bit of that stuff. So I'm going to play that. So let everybody know I'm going to be playing our music. When I say our music, people we see at the events, in addition to some new stuff and a couple current ones. So I'm going to do that. Then some other dates. On August 14th, we have just about got it nailed down. Amistad Park in Patterson. We're going to do some house music. You know, I need to ask the question, and we could talk about that in a little bit. You know, house music has deep roots in Patterson, but for whatever reason, it's not recognized. It's not a thing. But we'll talk about that later. On August 16th is Orange Park. Orange Park. That's big. That's going to be a big one on August 16th. You want to give a big shout out to Treehouse for putting that on. That's
yes, thank you, Tanya.
I'm sorry?
I said yes, thank you, Tanya.
Yeah, Tanya and her husband, who really, for the most part, stays behind the scenes, Raheem. And then we're going to do, and we'll talk about it a little bit later, we got Gone But Not Forgotten, and that's going to be an honor and a tribute to some of our fallen soldiers in the house music community. And we're going to honor them with that, and we're going to do we're going to set the doves off, and we're going to also to have a fashion show, which Annette, I'm sorry, lost my mind momentarily, which Lorena is going to speak about. I'm back now. And last but not least, in the month of March, Mark IV Disco is doing their annual event, and that's an event where they do something. It's basically on a peace vibe, and what happens is that they do this in celebration of the holiday and to honor peace, encourage peace. But it's always a good time. There's food and it's absolutely free. All right. Then you got one more date I want to bring up is September 6th, and that's going to be the Weequahic Park Festival. That's probably maybe the second longest running one. Festivals. It might be the second longest running one in this area, and that's going to be hosted, of course, in Weequahic Park. They got a tremendous lineup. I can't even speak on it now because I don't know if they put the information out yet or not, but certainly, yeah, we'll get that. But I'll tell you what, here's what else is exciting. We won't get the interview with them before they do it. And I'm going to tell you what else just happened this weekend, but I'll tell you that later. So, that's all that stuff. Okay. Now.
But excuse me, Dan.
Huh?
We need to talk about what's going on this week.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, want to go back. Those are the dates that I have. So, let's just start off with Lincoln Park. I know you were live and in living color. So, so was I. So let's speak on it. Let's talk about Lincoln Park, the overall event, But then I want to get perspective from you. So let's do this.
Okay, let's get into it.
Uh-huh.
To say that I was really, really happy to be there and experience the 20th anniversary of the Lincoln Park House Music Festival. And I'm also excited to say that I'm happy to say that I have graced the stage at Lincoln Park when Vangela Crowe performed. Malik Versatility and I were her backup dancers
Oh, wow.
to her song Butterfly.
Okay.
It was a good show. She did a great job. A great job. I have a special place in my heart for the Lincoln Park House Music Festival. Always and forever.
Okay.
Anthony, thank you, baby. You did it again. You and your crew. Outstanding. Outstanding.
Right.
Outstanding. What do you have to say about that, Dan?
Well, okay. So let me just start from the beginning, all right? Let me start from Once Upon a Time.
Oh my
Once upon a
goodness, Dan.
So, it was a great day for me. Like, it started in the morning because I had another event that I had to do. And
How was that?
It was very, very good. And you know me, I'm going to network, I'm going to connect. But the message and the vibe was good. It was actually an event where the leadership in this church, New Birth Church out of Patterson, and Pastor Terrence, who I've known for many, many moons, and he did this thing to kind of honor, give some scholarship stuff to some of the graduates, people going to different levels of school and college and stuff. So it really was good to see because, you know, a lot of times people have this thing to say, well, you know, these kids today, and you know, these kids don't, and they make blanket statements, but they're not really taking into consideration that the few don't describe the many. And most of our students, most of our younger adults, like me, are very good, you know.
Well, I'm younger than you.
Yeah. That was pretty good. That was pretty quick. All right.
I just want to throw something in here.
Yeah.
When my children were teenagers, I said, come here, guys. I want to tell you something. I love you. I love you with all my heart. I will defend you to the end. Don't lie to me, and I will protect you. But right now that you're teenagers, I don't like you.
Okay. I love you, but I don't like you.
You teenagers.
Okay. Yeah. So listen
So
to this.
youngins.
It's funny you should say that because I think when I look back on it, I think my parents had some episodes like that too. I love you, Danny, but you know what? Right now, I want to choke you.
The reality of parenthood.
Yes. And the only thing you can say to them in the end, in terms of words, is, "Don't worry, you'll get your turn. They're gonna come for you. Your kids are gonna come for you. Don't worry. They're gonna come for you." Yeah. So I had a chance to go to that event, and like I said, it's really refreshing to see the students who are the many that don't get talked about, and especially in a place like Patterson, where Patterson, you know, it goes. The old saying goes as far as the news: if it bleeds, it leads. And in Patterson, like the majority of people are great people, hardworking people, motivated, trying to do good by themselves, their families, their friends, their organizations, and they really try to make good things happen. All right. But what happens is, in a Patterson, you got a few people who act up, and they try to say the whole city's like that, and it's not true.
Everywhere.
It's not true, you know. So it was so good to see these students doing like really
All
nice
of the
things, huh?
students, kudos
Yeah,
to them.
yeah, and you know what? That's not
They
gonna
all
make that's not gonna make the papers. That's sad, but that won't make the papers.
but it
It's,
made Soulful House Nation.
it made Soulful House Nation. Tell it like a TI is. And
Yes.
just so you know, we're gonna be rolling out some new stuff. You know, I just have ideas that pop into my head, and I'll be having conversations with my team. I just want to also acknowledge, huh? Yeah, no, I mean, as I'm talking to you, this stuff is popping into my head.
No, it is.
Yeah, because again,
I heard something pop. I heard that.
yeah, pop. Yeah,
I heard
because
it.
yeah, because a lot of times, again, we don't recognize the people who are doing really good things. And you know what?
Yeah.
Why don't we do that? You know, there's nothing stopping us from doing that. So that just popped into my head. So we'll have some conversation about that not too long down the road. Okay, so that's one thing. Now, okay, so now the day goes on. I'm sweating bullets, trying to get to the event in time, because of, I want to make sure I get in. I already knew parking was going to be an issue, but that's okay. The way I look at that is I'm getting my steps in. And and I got my steps in.
So did
I got my
I.
steps in. So that was all good. So let's talk a little bit about some of the people that we saw there, and then we'll get to the interviews and stuff like that. But I'm going to name some people that I saw there, and then you can kind of name some people, because this event was well attended. And it should have been. I mean, this is like a major thing. So I'm going to just start off, and if you want to chime in. One of the people that I saw there when I first walked into the door, ladies and gentlemen, was Magic. Magic.
Who?
Magic. Yes, Magic. Gary Ward, Magic. Now, I'm going to tell you how important... Huh? Yeah, I'm going to tell you how important he is. Okay. If you had ever been to the Warrenco Park event, that was Gary Ward, that was Magic who really started that. And then Wally B came in and did an excellent job and is doing an excellent job as the one who's taken over it. But Magic is the one who started this event, and as you know, I mean, people could argue it's the largest house music event in the state of New Jersey. So, but he was the one that did that. So that's important. I had a little conversation with him, and I found out just a little while ago that he suffered some health issues, and he was a very vital guy, and he still has got his energy and stuff like that. But
good for him.
yeah, but he's moving through some health challenges. So I pray for him, keep him in prayer, and I know he's going to recover and become bigger than ever. But now here's what was interesting. He said he's got a lot of stuff planned on the books. He said he's trying to finalize some things. I try to get a little snippet, a little hint, a little cue, a little idea, but he wasn't letting anything slip. So we kind of went that. But I did tell him, I said, listen, anytime you want to come on the show and talk about it, anytime you want to hear, just let me know. I'm happy to spread the word, support him. He's always been good to me. But I just want to let you know, hey, we ran into him. And I want to just say the best is yet to come when it comes to Magic. Then you want to talk about anybody you met? Because then if not, I'll go on. And then I want to also cover some of these dates, too, again. I want to go a little bit more in detail on these dates here. So go ahead. I'm listening. Can you hear me? Say that again. I said, when you walked in, who did you see? Who did you run into?
And I saw my Montclair family.
Okay.
Kendall. I saw Anitra.
Okay.
Saw DJ Buzz.
I'll tell you, who else you said? DJ what?
DJ Buzz,
Okay, got you. Uh-huh.
Lisa,
Mm-hmm.
and Kendall.
Okay. All
They
right.
are part of Anthony's team.
Uh-huh.
DJ Buzz, of course, you know DJ Buzz.
Yes, yes. I had a conversation with him too, by the way. Mm-hmm.
That was my Montclair crew.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know. Okay, I knew. I didn't know.
Wait.
Okay. Okay.
The
But wait, there's more.
The first person I actually saw
Uh-huh.
was Blair. I
Who?
saw Blair.
Oh, Blair. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
at the door. At the door.
That was the first person I saw.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Good man. Good man.
Yeah.
All right. So I also
It was-
saw. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just got excited a minute. Go ahead. Keep talking.
That's okay.
Okay.
I
So.
think we saw the same people.
Well, yeah, and we had some encounters, and I just want to name a few more. I ran into Buzz One, and Buzz, as you know, does the event in Irvington, and he does other stuff. He's got Friday and Saturday, and we got a little video that's gonna have that out. And what's pretty neat about Buzz is doing these weekly events, and he's giving DJs shots. So I asked him, I said, what does it take to get on the show? He said, well, first of all, you got to come around. And then second of all, you got to ask. That's a simple
Flash was
process.
number one. Flash will also put you on.
Huh?
DJ Flash is another DJ that will
Yes.
bring on the DJ.
Yes.
Shout out to Flash.
Yes, yes. And so I'm going to give another little shout out on that one is Ricky Clark will do that also.
And
Now,
Steve.
if I forgot anybody, please forgive me. Those are the ones that popped into my head. All right?
You know, the AIDS.
Yeah. So as the afternoon goes on, we're doing little interviews, like little clips, like maybe 2-3 minute clips. And we had a chance to do something with Anthony Smith, who was very gracious. And you
You
can
did, yeah.
imagine, like that event is huge. You can imagine what it takes to put on an event like that. And then
A lot.
plus you got the 20th year, which really makes it special. So you have that kind of stuff like that going on.
Mhm.
Let's talk about our MCs. We had,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, we had, and I'm going to mention them, then you can speak to it if you want. We had ladies first. We had Coffee Page,
Yes.
and that's coffee with a K. All right.
Yes.
We had Roz Anthony, and we had the everlasting Eddie Nicholas.
Yes.
So, anyway, they did a lot of good stuff. They did a lot of announcing, did a lot of stuff like that. Any thoughts on that?
They make it look so easy. They
Yes.
make it look so easy
Yes.
and effortless.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mhm.
They do a really good job with that. I need to tell you that they make it look easy. They say public speaking is some people would rather die than do public speaking. And they make it look like there's nothing to it. But I got to tell you, they did a great job. Hey, Sandra, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so they were on there. They were doing their thing. So the MCs were on point. Okay, let's talk about the artists. Or excuse me, some people say the artists.
The artists.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the artists.
Yes, yes. Well, the artists, anyway.
Was good. They was really good.
Yeah. So when I got there, I got there a little bit later because I had the previous event. I saw Stephanie Cook, who was not feeling so hot that day, but she still performed like a trooper.
She did.
Yes. I saw China Black, who we had a little interview with, and we
She
saw
was
your number one artist of all time in the house music community, and she is
Monique Bingham.
Monique Bingham.
Just
Ooh.
love her.
Yeah.
I have her catalog.
Okay. You have a
Her
catalog.
entire catalog.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, I mean, they all did a really good job. What I'm going to ask you to do is to go on different pages. You know, we had some stuff on my page, and there's stuff all over all over Facebook about what they did and how they did it. So go and check that out. They did so really the upside of going live is that for people who can't be there can get an idea or at least a feel of how things went that day. Okay, let's move on. Some of the
Moving
people
on.
we saw. All right. DJs. They had DJs. They had a great lineup of DJs. And
The
they
live
kept them,
DJs,
I'm sorry?
top tier.
Yes, top tier.
Top tier.
Top tier.
Top tier.
And some
Boy, Mazda.
Joey Mazza. Yeah, Joey Mazza. You know what? I got to
Goodness.
tell you. If somebody knows Joey Mazza, please put him in touch with me, because I realized later that was Joey Mazza, because I didn't really, I could have tripped over him, didn't know that was him. We spoke and everything, but I kept it moving. But I didn't know. So if somebody knows or has access to Joey Mazza, please put me in touch. He did a wonderful job, and again, I got there after he performed, but again, I've known his name, I heard his name, and I would have tripped. Matter of fact, I did trip over him, didn't even know who it was. So
He was.
anyway, yes. So if somebody has a contact or something for Joey Mazza, please put me in touch. I'd love to have a conversation with him.
And the other DJs.
Absolutely. So there was also, let's see, there's a guy, I don't think, you might know him.
Gabe.
He's been around.
DJs.
Yes,
at
I'm
the
saying. Yeah. I'm going to mention a DJ. You said Dave? Dave?
Gabe.
Oh, Gabe.
G-A-B.
Okay.
Gabe, yeah.
Okay.
He had the opening set. He did a great job as well.
Okay. Now, I got there a little later. Was Gabe the guy playing the classics? Was he playing classics?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Tremendous job. I got there probably in the middle of his set, and I heard the classics, and I heard people go, okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
maybe
great. And then
was DJ Beloved.
yeah, there was DJ Beloved, and there's another guy that you probably, maybe you heard his name once or twice, that when he played and he put tracks on, the crowd screamed. I don't know, maybe you heard his name. I'm gonna say, was it Naeem Johnson?
Good.
Yes.
So check this out.
Mm-hmm.
When he mentioned the black box, it clicked. Oh my gosh. That's who I was listening to. That's who I went to see. Yes, Naeem at the black box. I was at the black box.
Oh, back in the day.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
That was my home.
Mm-hmm.
Black box.
Yes. Wow.
Black. It was small. You had to climb up these stairs that looked like they were
Okay.
fire escape stairs, and they were very long. Once you got up in there, it was a dancer's paradise.
Okay, that's what I heard.
They had a new stage,
Mm-hmm.
and they put baby powder on the stage and baby powder on the floor, and you just danced.
Okay, all right. See,
It was fabulous.
wow. Well, I heard about Black Box because I'm from Patterson, so I didn't know about the Black Box until I started doing this stuff, and I heard a lot of great things about it.
You there?
Dr. October, how are you? Okay.
Hello, Dr.
Yeah.
Did I
So-
make it to the box?
Yeah, I'm sure she knows about it. Well, then I want to tell you, on top of Naeem, like, he was just deadly with the crowd and connected. And again, but one of the things that they did, which really, really, if you had a worthy person, I mean, he's definitely a worthy person. And that was, they gave him an award, a Lifetime Achievement Award. I mean, that was really, really right. He didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. Nobody saw it coming. But that was really, really right. And also, too, just to share something with you, if you look and you see some of the top DJs in this area, many of them, matter of fact, most of them always pay homage to Naeem Johnson. So, listen, he's killer on the decks, and he got a much-deserved award from the.
It was deserved.
Yes, yes.
Happy birthday, Naeem.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got a birthday too, right?
Birthday.
Okay, so today?
It was yesterday.
Okay, all right. Okay,
Happy
belated.
birthday
All right.
to you.
Okay, so let's move on. All right. I'm gonna give you a few people that I ran into at the
Okay.
event. Okay, and you can give me some. You ran. I ran into Charles Mitchell. Charles Mitchell, if you may or may not know, was the one who was the founder of the Weequahic Park House Music Festival. He did
Okay.
that back in, I think they're going to be 15 years this year. I think it's 15 years. So I ran into him. Then also, while I was there, I ran into the Boyd brothers, the B Boyds, no, the D Boyds. Anyway, Darnell.
Tell me.
And Darnell and Denzel.
Okay.
The D Boys, and I ran into them there. I ran into.
Are you saying B-boys?
No, I'm saying D like in Danny, like in.
Oh, B-boys.
Yes,
Okay.
the D Boys. I ran into them while I was there. I ran
Okay.
into security, of course, Blair and George Harden. But the shocker for me, we were sitting down, minding our own business, chilling, listening to the music, and this guy walks by. I said, wait a minute, hold it. He looks pretty familiar. Now, have you ever seen anybody and you see them out of place?
Mm-hmm.
And you know the face, but they're not either in the usual environment you see them in. Maybe they have something on different. So this guy walks by. I said, wait a minute, hold it. This guy looks familiar. So of course, me, I can't let that curiosity go on.
Or it will kill you, right?
Yeah, I know they say curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought him back. So I had to come back with that one. But anyway, I went over there, and it was none other than one of Baltimore's finest, Tommy Davis. I was like, what? What are you doing here? So anyway, I went over, spoke to him, and we're going to have a conversation this week about various things. And he came down. He came up, I should say. He's in Baltimore.
Yeah.
He came up to support Naeem and Beloved. So that was a nice surprise there. I wasn't expecting that. I ran into a lot of other people too. So let me tell you a few other things. So I parked. I got my steps in, but I knew that when I was getting there late, I knew I was going to get my steps in. So that was all good. That was good. Okay. Let's look at some other aspects of it. Unless you want to jump in, you got some things.
We got there early. We were there from 11 to closing until it was over.
Okay. All right.
We got a good parking spot.
Okay. I did. It was just about a quarter mile away. But
Rubbing it in.
what? I did have something happen.
Rubbing it in a little bit.
Huh? Yeah.
I'm just rubbing it in a little bit.
Yeah. But somebody hit my car. I was like, what?
They did.
Yeah, somebody knocked the side view, the side mirror off. Obviously, I'm not excited about that, so I got to replace that. Unbelievable.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Let me just talk about a few other things before we move on. I want to talk about. Huh?
Excuse me.
Go for
Before we do that,
Mhm.
I like to tell everyone what's going on this week.
it. Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
We've got a lot of events this week. We've
Okay.
got 2 on Wednesday.
Okay.
Mulberry Commons with Steve Davis this week.
Okay.
And we have Soul of the City with DJ Madness. And there's another DJ Swiney.
Okay, Swinny, yeah.
Sorry for mispronouncing your name, DJ.
Mm-hmm.
But we have that. And then we have on tomorrow, which is Tuesday, Civic Center in Irvington.
Right.
That's show
That's with Buzz in it. Mm-hmm.
with Buzz.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
And let's see.
Uh-huh.
That's this week.
Right.
That's
There's
it for
more.
this.
But wait, there's more.
I
Okay.
don't know everything.
Okay.
I
All
know
right.
more.
I
That-
think
help me out.
I didn't see the flyer yet, but I know Tamir Family Soul's been doing stuff in Linden every Thursday. I saw the flyer from last week.
Yes,
Huh? I'm sorry.
yes. Tamira's having something on
On Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. He does his thing on Thursday. That's always very well attended,
It's
and he does a
there.
good job there. Friday. Friday's August 1st. Is that correct?
Yes,
It really is, isn't it?
yes.
Friday, I know I saw something, Chillax, and they were doing something on Friday. I think it's Friday, August 1st, and I think they're bringing they're bringing Lady Alma. So they're going to be doing something.
Where's that going to
Yeah.
be?
Yeah, see, you know what? I really, I really can't tell you at the moment, which is
Yes,
sad,
so
only
we're-
because when you started talking about this, it popped into my head. So that was like, are you ready for this? That was a pop up. But you can find it anywhere because Chillax is everywhere. You can find that. They're bringing Lady Alma to town. Matter of fact, I might even have the flyer here.
Right.
Bear with me, hold on. Yeah. So yeah. So you got a lot going on. Got a lot of stuff. And for those of you who are in Patterson, at Hinchliffe Stadium, they've got an event. It's something about what they're going to do is they're going to have combination concert / they're going to have poetry stuff. They're going to have all kind of stuff like that going on there at Hinchliffe Stadium. So that should be a good event. That's in Patterson.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about. I just want to finish and wrap up Lincoln Park. Then after that, I want to move on to August 24th to talk about that. Okay.
17.
So, yeah. The 24th, August 24th. Yeah. So.
And the 17th of August. Trenton.
Okay. So. All right. I'm just gonna make a note here. All right. So just so you know, one of the things that I ask everybody to do is to send me their information. I'm happy to speak on it. The challenge is that there's a possibility with so many events that we may miss something. So if you have an event and you'd like us to shout it out, we certainly encourage you to do that. You can send it to my attention, soulfulhousenation@gmail.com, or you could tag me or send it to my messenger or something like that, because that makes it easy. But do me a favor, just send it a little bit ahead of time, because we get stuff. Sometimes I've gotten stuff while I was doing the show, and it's kind of like, not really much I could say on it, and especially at that late notice. So you wanted to say something about August 17th. What
August
was it?
17th is the Trenton House Music Festival
Mm-hmm. You have the
with
flyer there?
19.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
the 17th of August.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Yes. The 17th of August with Naeem and DJ Boyd.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Boyd.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic.
And of course, we have the 23rd of August
Mm-hmm.
with DJ Qua and Edison at the Skylark Diner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Fantastic. All right, so you got a lot of stuff going on here.
There's a lot of stuff
A
going
lot
on.
of stuff. Okay, I want to just take a minute. Huh?
I'm sorry, I have one more announcement to
Oh,
make.
fantastic. Mm-hmm.
This Wednesday
Mm-hmm.
is Parents' Night Out at Dolce. Shout out to Team Thomas
Mm-hmm.
for having this event for parents that have lost their children prematurely.
Mm.
Shout out to Team Thomas.
Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Parents who lost their kids prematurely. That's going to be at Dolce this Wednesday.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
So that's a very sad thing.
It's sad, but this is nice. It helps
Mhm.
parents get through this traumatic
Mhm.
experience. I can't even imagine.
Oh, I can. I lost a kid at a young age, so it's a
I'm
very tough thing.
sorry.
It's a very tough thing.
Understand.
Yeah. So this
That's right.
acknowledgement is very powerful. I'm happy he's
It
doing
is.
that. Right.
I love y'all, Team Thomas.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Uh-huh. So, so I want to take a few minutes and let you know our next guest is going to be Love is Love on the show, and then we got a lot of other good people coming through in August.
So excited.
Yeah. But right now, what I want to do, I want to take a minute and speak about the event on August 24th.
Oh, yes.
So, that's going to be, it really is gone but not forgotten. And the whole idea behind it is that we have some really important people, powerful people.
Speak up a little, Dan.
Okay. Can you hear me
Thank you.
now?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. How about now? Can you hear me even better?
From the diaphragm.
Huh?
Speak from your diaphragm.
Okay, how about now? Can you hear me? You know what it is? I think what it is that as I start to talk, I go lower and lower and lower. I
Yes.
get more relaxed. And then
Did
the
you
other
see
thing too, huh?
the episode on Seinfeld with the whisper talker, the person that spoke like this, and every time he spoke, you couldn't hear what he said?
What?
If you watch, I know, audience, if you watch Seinfeld and you've seen this episode, you know what I'm talking about. There was an
Okay.
episode where this gentleman spoke so low that you couldn't hear what he was saying.
Got you. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now,
Loud and clear?
loud and clear.
Okay, you know what? I just realized what it might be. On
What?
this thing here, I turn it down because it's kind of loud in my ear, and I turn it down so it's comfortable in my ear. But what I did not realize is I'm cutting it down for everybody else. So
Yes.
I am aware now. All right. So listen, on August 24th is a very special event. You see, in our community, there are a lot of people, and there are a lot of people that come and go, but also too in our community, there's a lot of people that have impact. And unfortunately, I'm the most optimistic person you could ever meet, but unfortunately, everybody eventually goes off the edge of the cliff, and they're gone, and there's just nothing we could do about it except honor them, love them. Hopefully, we gave them flowers while they were living. All right, just one person I want to shout out that I had a very good relationship with. That is gone. I didn't even know it until I was having a conversation with one of our past guests, and that was Chuck Roberts. If you listen to the show, he's the one that did In the Beginning There Was Jack, and Jack had for the original thing in Chicago
Yes.
for house music. But what a lot of people don't know is my relationship was so good with him. He did the drop that we have. In the beginning, there was Jack and then the Soul House Nation thing. He did that for me, and I'll always be grateful to him for that. And obviously, I thanked him while he was alive, but also too, I just want to also say thank you posthumously about it. But so watch this. So listen to this. On August 24th, Sunday, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. This event is going to be sponsored by Scenario Entertainment and House the Runway. Also, Donna Bird Designs. And we're going to celebrate the life of our fallen house and fashion community family. Our community family members. Now, to do that, there's going to be a live fashion show. There's going to be a releasing of releasing the doves. There's going to be the releasing of that. Right, the balloons, I said doves. All right, how about the balloons? But also, too, for your entertainment, in the meantime, we will have a DJ lineup, a great DJ lineup. We have DJ Anthony Utility.
Hey.
Hey, DJ Tamil.
Hey.
And this guy, DJ Dan Dan.
Oh.
That's a hey. Go ahead, anyway.
Who was that?
Who the?
Oh, hey.
Yeah. And then we have DJ Techniques coming all the way up from Baltimore. So
Yes.
to grace our
More.
state. Yeah. So now this is going to be in Jersey Land from 1 to 7. And hey, this is a free event. It's not a festival. It's a free event to honor our community members. Now, you're going to be able to come out and get your line dance on too with Yvonne Williams. So she's going to do a little wine dance. Well, some people will like that, a wine dance instead of a line dance, or both. Anyway,
People
yeah.
should go over well.
Huh?
It should go well.
Yeah, that'll go over well. I mean, if we're honest, a lot of people are checking for line dances, especially. Well, right now the hottest one is Boots on the Ground, which, by the way, I DJ'd on Friday and had to play that, which, I'm good with that. Huh? Yeah, I did a private party on Friday, a family reunion. I'll come back to that in a minute, but we're going to have a live cigar lounge. So for those of you who like to smoke cigars, this is going to be the place for you. And also, too, what I'm going to say, too, is that it is a blue and white event. So wear blue and white. One more time. This is a blue and white event. Wear blue and white. Now,
a blue and free event.
What'd you say?
A blue and white free event. And I'd like...
Okay. I had to double check that because I thought you said a blunt free event. But go ahead. Anyway, so...
I'd like to add...
Okay. All right, that's what I thought you said. Anyway.
I'd like to add that once the parking lot is filled to capacity, the parking lot gate will close. So make sure you're there early enough to get inside the parking lot, because once it's closed, once it's filled to capacity, it will be shut.
Now, also, you can, get your chairs and your tents ready, so you can do that. But obviously, you got to get there early to do that, especially if you're talking tents. Now, if you'd like to support the event, what you can do is you can pre-order T-shirts, and you can order them from, and also vendors. If you want to be a vendor there, you can do that, and you're gonna have to contact Delisha, and at 973-953-7677. That's 973-953-7677. Or you can also call Marco at 973-262-6729. That's 973-262-6729. It's going to be at the Jerseyland Community Park at 783. So that's Jerseyland Community Park. That's 783 Jerusalem Road, and that's in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. That's 783 Jerusalem Road in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. Now, I'm going to tell you, expect to have a good time. We got a jam-packed event. We got, forget about it. We got dope DJs, and I'm going to play a combination of current music. I'm going to play a couple new ones in there. And I'm going to really, really go hard. I'm going to be hard on the crowd. How about that?
You're going to go play some Monique Bingham, right?
Who?
What?
Yeah. I'm gonna be hard on the crowd. I'm going to be hard on you, ladies and gentlemen. If you came to dance, I'm going to be hard on you. Okay? I'm going to be hard on you. Very, 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 very easy. This is not a high heel deal. Wait a minute. Hold it. Did you hear that? What am I doing with this house music? I should be a rapper. A high heel deal. It's not a high heel deal. Anyway, what am I doing here? This sound like...
Did it last night? I thought you performed last night with the hip hop show.
I should have.
On stage.
Yeah. I should have. Yeah, I'm wasting my time here with this house music thing. I should be a hip hop artist. I sound like a 10 album deal right there. Anyway. So... yeah, I mean, this is either I'm gonna give you two pieces of advice. In terms of the shoe attire, if you want to wear high heels, if you're doing modeling, and I don't know if they still have opportunities to model or not, but I'm sure if you call one of those numbers I gave you earlier, you can find out. So you can wear you can.
About what? I'm sorry. Say that again.
I'm saying you can wear high heels. If you came to model, and I don't know if there's any more modeling opportunities or not, but you can call one of those numbers that I mentioned earlier, and you can find out. But certainly, when it comes time to sweat, either A, you put on some flat shoes, or sneakers, or or barefooting.
Yes. Okay. Yes. I suggest sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
I call them marshmallow sandals.
Sandals. Okay.
They feel like marshmallows.
Got you. Mm-hmm. I'm going with that.
Comfy.
Okay. All right.
Very comfy. Or sneakers.
Okay. So we're
Can't go
going.
wrong.
Yeah, we're going with that. We're going with that. So yeah. So we're gonna have a great day. And I already took care of the weather. I know we're going to be good on the weather, so we'll be good that way.
Thank you, the man, Dan.
Huh? Yeah. So that's a little thing. Don't worry about the weather. I'm taking care of that, you know. So, yeah.
I just add another thing. I just want to say again, I'd like everyone to pre-order your T-shirts for this free blue and white event.
Yes.
I'd like to also mention that guess who's going to be releasing our balloons? Guess who we have?
Let's see. I don't know, but I know the initials. Go ahead. Tell us.
The fashion show extraordinaire himself, Mr. John Blassingame.
Absolutely. Special guest. Yeah, so we got a really, really great afternoon lined up for you.
We do.
Yeah, we got a great afternoon, so I'm just going to encourage everybody to come out that day. And if you have plans, then I'm going to ask if you can alter your plans, do it. It's going to be worth it. It is a free event. Got a lot of stuff going on. Get there early. I mean, parking will be limited. If you want to get your steps in, get there later. But if not, get there early. All right.
Get your steps in all day.
You can, as a matter of fact. We'll be in a park.
All day. All day.
All day. All right. All day.
Day.
All night. This is GS Radio. Something like that, it says. You know, sometimes, you hear things over and over, and it's not like you got to memorize it. It's just that you've heard it so many times. If we go, for example, I go, happy birthday. Anyway, I don't have to tell you. I mean, just because you grew up in this culture, you know the words. Anyway. So yeah. So we're going to go to the next thing. Just want to, again, let you let you know next week. Yeah, our special guest will be Love is Love. And we've got some other people we've got coming. We've got Lionel Leach coming. We've got Tim Wise coming. We got and you know what? I'm just so excited.
Love Tim Wise.
Huh? I'm sorry?
Love Tim Wise. Shout out to Tim Wise for that awesome dance floor.
Yes. He's the
Tim.
He's the DFK. Wait a minute, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, DFK. How about that? I just made that one up on the side here.
You did just.
Yeah, I did. That's why I had to think about what I was saying. He's the dance floor king.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, so.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah, so you could put behind his names. You know how they have Lorena, Notary, whatever.
Yes.
Behind his name, DJ, and DFK. Dance. Anyway, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes these things come to me. Ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the next segment, which is the Shazam Free Zone. Now, and I'm going to tell you why it's really important. And the Shazam Free Zone is very important for a couple of reasons. Number one is that you get to hear new music. Now, if you ask most people, they say, oh, I like new stuff. Okay. I would say some do and some really don't. And what I mean by that is that if they're going to have a good time, they're only going to hear the music that they're used to hearing. They know the words they could sing to. However, I just want to share with you that every song that became hot was not at one point. Wait a minute, hold it. What am I doing here?
Okay.
I'm wasting time. Did you hear that rhyme? Every song that was hot was not? What am I doing? This house music. I should be a rapper. I'm telling you, when I leave this, as soon as I leave this thing, I'm calling, I don't know, LL Cool J. I'm calling Big Daddy Kane. I'm calling somebody. Anyway.
No, what we're going to do is we're going to call Anthony.
Huh?
We're going to call Anthony, ask him to let you do the hip hop day.
Oh, got you. That was 2 in a row. Anyway, so, but really, really important that you listen to the new artists and new music, and you know, and the support. And you know here's what I'm going to ask you to do. I'm going to ask you to be a thought leader. What I mean by that is that someone who sets the pace, someone who sets the trend. You know, at some point, again, those songs that are hot, at one point they were not. But somebody had to play it for you. Or you had to hear it and you say, hey, I'm feeling that. But what happens is a lot of times we wait for somebody else to make the decision for us what's hot and what's not. I'm saying that's good. You can do that. But also, too, listen out for new stuff. So when we go to the Shazam Free Zone next, we're going to play songs that, well, you might like them, you might not like. That's all good. But know what? You will have heard it. Last point. You know, sometimes we got to hear things several times and then you get it. Whether it's like watching TV and there's a commercial that came on multiple times, and finally at the 7th, 8th time, you say, okay, now I see what you're talking about. Okay, there was a song that in the beginning I didn't get it. My daughter put me on to it, and I was like, okay. And the song was by Erykah Badu. I'm not going to say the song only because you're going to say, Dan, how could you? You're going to say, Dan, what were you thinking? But I'm just saying, so I'm just going to ask you 2 things. Number 1, to be open-minded, listen to new stuff. Second thing is, if you don't like it, don't write it off, because sometimes you hear stuff enough times, or you hear it in the right environment, played the right way, mixed the right song, and all of a sudden, that's my song. Yeah. But remember, you heard it here first.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Chalk, are you ready? I think that's a yes. He's going to start it off. And we'd like him to start it off with Conway Casey, the groove of Bryce Johnson is on the vocals. Yeah. So, Chalk, whenever you're ready, we're ready over here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am DJ Dan, Soulful House Nation. I'm coming to you live from the 8th floor. I am the unusual suspect. This is Soulful House Nation. I'm here with my co-host. And what's your name, young lady?
La Reina.
Okay. All right, we're going to get it over. We're going to go over to the other side. Thank you.
People have to understand that groove is something that you're born with.
Thank you, everybody.
People have to understand that groove is something that you're born with. For me, groove is not a technique. Groove is a combination of how the music moves us, our experiences, emotions, our knowledge. Groove is actually a way bigger thing or deeper thing than what we give it credit for. We tend to teach groove like it's a technique, but groove is not a technique, because the bounces and all those things we teach in groove classes, all those are tools to express groove. Groove is you. Groove is you at your inner